The next thing we look at is reading a whole line into our code. So instead of reading this and this separately, we'll just read all of these together. We could also have the same thing for this names file. If these were all on the same line, or if those two are on the same line and these two are on the same line, we would read out both of these and then both of these. To do this, we will first need a scanner, and we can call this input and set this equal to new scanner. And inside of our new scanner, we're going to have new file and then the file name. We'll start with names.txt. So we'll have our parentheses and we'll have our quotes, and we'll do names.txt, which is the file name. We'll end that line, and then we'll have a while loop that prints this out. We'll have while input dot has next, and has next just gets the next thing, and if we do has next line, that'll get the that'll read the whole next line in. And then we could just do a string, call this text, and set this equal to input dot next line, and this will store the whole line, and then we can just sys out this text like this. So if we run this, for some reason it didn't save the changes we made in here, so we would have to go back into our files, into our Eclipse workspace, and then go into the actual folder and change it in here. I don't know why Eclipse doesn't update it, but if you just go and change it like this, and then you save this, exit this, go back to the main file, and run it, we can see that it prints it out on the same line. We can try hours.txt next. So we'll just change names to hours, and then we can see that it prints all of these on the same line. If we were to do has next, we would do input.hasNext, get rid of this, and then get rid of this line, and then print this, and then we can see that it prints out like this. If we want it on the same line, we just put back our line and then run it, and it prints out like this. We can do multiple things with this. Like if we went back to the names.txt, we run this, we have all these on the same line. We could do text is equal to input.next line. We could do dot to lowercase, and that would make everything lowercase when we run it. We could also do dot to uppercase, and it would make everything uppercase. Basically, we can do other things, anything really, as long as we bring it in correctly and store it and then output it. We can also directly output it if we didn't want to store it. So instead of having this, we can get rid of this to uppercase. But instead of storing it here, we can actually just take this and put it directly into our print, and then print it out this way. So it prints out the same thing. However, if we wanted to reuse this, like later in our while loop, let's say we had more code right here, we would not be able to. So it is better practice to store it in here, especially if we plan on reusing this.